Hi, podcast listeners. Today we're going to talk about the psychology of MAGA. Kristi Noem is not your typical MAGA person. She is a successful, independent woman who was the governor of South Dakota. She is a diehard Republican who is also somehow feminine and fit. Yet when you watch her being interviewed, you see a perfectly constructed face with hollow eyes staring blankly. All the lights are on, but no one is home. What is going on with Kristi, and why is she so dissociative? I want to unravel the mystery of Kristi so we can understand the mystery of MAGA, and understand MAGA so we can understand its power, which is the power of denial. You see, in order to overcome an enemy, first we need to understand him. Now, I don't normally talk about current events on this podcast, as I want the relevance of the content to pertain to everyone all the time. But today I'm going to make an exception. There is a phenomenon going on that is so pervasive, it demands explanation. And I am referring to people who are in the MAGA base or MAGA cult. When they appear standing behind President Trump with blank eyes, just like Kristi Noem's, it is hard to fathom what they are thinking. But here is what's going on. I'll let you in on their secret. These are people who are filled to the brim with shame. Now, shame and self-contempt are one and the same. And these are things that feel so painful and intolerable that we humans shut down all ability to feel when we are holding them. And we live in a chronic state of dissociation. This level of denial prohibits humans from hearing logic and truth. Truth is wasted on such a person. You see, shame turns humans into statues who have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear, and hearts that do not feel. But how did MAGA people come to be this way? I mean, all humans have some degree of shame. What makes them different? What causes them to idealize Trump or someone like him? Now, what draws them to Trump is the caricature of a strong father, just like, if you recall from not too distant history, Adolf Hitler, who called himself the father of the country of Germany. This derives from an unconscious hatred of one's mother that fosters an idealized, strong father figure in their minds, a father who would finally subjugate that detested mother. This internalized misogyny stems from early childhood and creates a rescue fantasy of a father figure who will deliver them. The sad truth is, MAGA people, for the most part, did not have such a father, but oftentimes had one who was incestuous, which is why they are filled to the brink with shame and live in a state of denial. It's also why the one thing that could cause them to turn against their father is what is contained in the Epstein files. Proof that he is a pedophile. This has the power to break open their denial and awaken the child within them to the pain of what they lived through, opening their eyes to the truth of Trump. This is why MAGA followers don't care that he raped E. Jean Carroll or any other woman. They hate women, so that does not bother them. The one thing that matters is learning he has sexually abused children, because this alone hits home. And boy, will it hit home. A year ago, a friend and I were talking about all of this, and we were talking about how it seems like MAGA followers are under some kind of a spell. Well, I think we are more right than we knew at that time, because there is a spell. And you see, anyone who has refused to differentiate from their parents is susceptible to this spell. That is how denial works. Instead of blinding us from just one truth, it blinds us to all truth. Right now, Trump is successfully deflecting away from the Epstein files, but rest assured, truth always has a way of piercing the darkness, and there will be a homecoming. It may be explosive, but it will be an explosion of the best kind, one that brings about reckoning and breaks the spell. Don't lose hope, dear listener. It is only a matter of time. You see, time and truth are on our side. Thanks for listening. Please share this with a friend.